Hello and welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. On Monday, February the 4th, I bought this awesome Hot Wheels 3-pack. It's got 3 licensed cars in it, and not only that, they are 3 multi-pack exclusives. The blister is a little bit cracked, but I don't mind. I'm going to cut this open anyway, so we can take a closer look at them. First up we have the Acura NSX 90. It's got a little bit of package rub here on the plastic. It's got some details in the back. That's cool. Some side detail. Then we got this Porsche 911 GT2. Got a little bit of flashing here on the headlight, that's okay. So we got lensed headlights, part of the windscreen. Got some taillight deco and the GT2 badge. Got some stripe on top and the Porsche badge. Very cool. And then we get the Ford Fiesta 2012, got blue rims, very similar color to the Honda or Acura. No details on the back, but on the sides, even here above the window and the hood or bonnet. That's cool. Then on Wednesday the 6th I got this Exotics 5-pack. This is the 2018 version. I know everyone is showing the 2019 version now. I did not have any of the 2018 ones, and that comes down to the price. I was able to buy the 2017 and 16 ones for $5.99, but unfortunately that store did not carry them through 2018. I have been waiting, but they did not stock them, so I picked up this one a little bit more, so that's okay. I prefer to get them a little bit cheaper just because of the simple reason, if you buy the 7 or 8 interesting 5-packs they release each year, if you can buy them for €1 less, then you have basically one for free if you can buy it for a lower price. So you all have seen that one 1,000 times, not going to open that one up. And then on Sunday, February 10, I went to a Diecast event in Holland. It's organized by a guy named Cor, who has a warehouse where on the first floor he has his own collection, where most of it is for sale. And then he invites some members of the 3-inch forum to come and sell some stuff on the ground floor. First time I went there, I heard about it through a collector friend who went with me that day. And first table I bumped into when I stepped into the building was a guy that specializes in VW. And he had a bunch of 5-packs that I could not believe that he had, and they were interestingly priced. So that was cool. I found this one is a pretty old one. I got a 2002 copyright. This is called the Flag Flyers. So each car represents a country. Unfortunately, the USA gets a fantasy car. I'm not sure what that is. Germany gets a VW Beetle, of course. Japan a Skyline. Then the UK gets a Jag XJ220, and Mexico gets a Camaro, if I'm not mistaken. So it was got a little discount. So all in all, very pleased with this find, but I was even more pleased with this one, a VW 5-pack. I could not believe I found it there. This has a 2009 copyright. So we got the classic Beetle casting that is all metal. We got the Golf GTI. We get another Beetle casting. Maybe this is the Baja Beetle, I'm not sure. Then we got the Golf Mark II. Very, very pleased to find an older example of that one. That is unbelievable. And then we get the new Beetle. I think this is also a pop-off body. So here you get all the cars on the side too. That's just an amazing find. But that's not all. He also had some Matchbox 5-packs. This is the Wings and Water 5-pack. So here we get the classic Beetle, the Matchbox version. We got a nice trailer with some funny tiny wheels and a rubber band that is trying to ruin the whole thing. So I'm going to have to get that off of there. Then the van, VW van, and then some crazy fancy things that I don't really care about. Also got this Burger Zone 5-pack. It's got all licensed cars in it. Again, a VW van. This is a Camaro, I believe, a Thunderbird, and this is a Plymouth. And then the old Beetle casting again by Matchbox. Very cool. And then I found one I could even not believe I found. So remember I did the Throwback Thursday with the classic car themed 5-packs. There were 3 I was missing, and this is one of them. This is the Euro Classics 5-pack that this guy also had. So we got a London Taxi, the VW Beetle, the Jag E-Type, the Land Rover Defender 90, and then again a VW van. So this is the most VWs I've ever scored on an event for a reasonable price, and it's not even finished. There's more to come. Then found a lot of stuff. I brought way too little money because I thought such a small event, it's not going to be great, not going to find much, so I did not bring enough money because it was a great event. Asking prices were a little bit high, but you know, when you bought a lot of stuff, they gave you a good deal. So next time I have to bring at least 3 times more money than I did. Then it's only once a year, so I'm going to have to wait till next year. But you know, I will be there, and I will be bringing a big bag of money for sure. Less interesting here. This was cheap, that's why I bought it. It's a Mercedes van in a fire department livery. I just thought it looked kind of okay, and it's got a decent weight. That's why I bought it. It's kind of brandless, so nothing really interesting here. Got some Matchbox. Did not have this casting yet, the Cadillac Escalade. This is the last version that has been made of it, if I'm not mistaken. This looks really cool. This has a 2009 copyright. Then again a VW Beetle, and even a Stars of Cars version. Imagine that. I mean, wow. That's just unbelievable. Got a nice discount on it. That's just so cool. Then found a Maisto Volvo XC90. I have it in red, and now I've got the silver version, so that was also a cool find. Pretty old already, 2009. Then let's go take these ones first. Dickie Toys Speed Champs. There's not a lot of them made. I'm trying to find all of them. This is a BMW, sorry, 3 Series Coupe. probably in an M3 it represents. And then we got a Chrysler 300C. This is a casting I tried to find all different versions of. Here on the back it's got some of the cars they made. I've got the Magnum, so this is a 300C. This is a Camaro I don't have. I've got the Mustang. We got the Porsche I don't have, and then the Beamer I have now here. So that's cool. Then let's do these. So this is a Kyosho Porsche 918 Spider. Got it pretty cheap because it didn't come with a box or anything. But the car is fine. The blister is cracked and that kind of stuff, but I don't care. The car is fine, and that's all that matters to me. And then this one I was very pleased to find. This is a NORAV in a Mercedes-Benz dealership packaging. I had never seen it before. It's the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG with the gullwing doors that actually open on this one. So that's very cool. This is also a casting I'll try to find and collect all different brands, diecast brands of. So I was very pleased to find. Not cheap, but again I got a good deal on it. So all in all, it's reasonable for such a rare thing to find. I think I did okay. Then maybe I pick this one here at the back. This is a Road Champs. Never seen this before, and it's a Mercedes limousine. I like to collect these limousine. I have a bunch of Majorette ones in this pretty much the same size. It's very comparable to Majorette. This has a metal base, metal body, very heavy piece, very big card also. It's got some other vehicles on the back. So this was a very cool find also. I've never seen it before, so I had to have that. I think I paid about €5 for it. Yeah. Then let's go to Majorette. So for those of you who've seen the Majorette video where I open up the 200 series cars, this is also one of them. No year on the back like the other ones. This must be between 2007 and 2009. I know now from the video I did, my investigations on the ages of the cars. So now I have a red version also. Then I found this one, also very pleased to find this. This is a Loyal Bride BMW Z8. This is not the same casting as the other BMW Z8 casting that Majorette has done. When the factory, the Majorette factory was flooded in 2011, they contracted Loyal Bride to make diecast cars for them. There's about 10 or 12 made, and I'm trying to collect all of them. This is number 7. They also have a Z8 casting of their own. It's way bigger. I will show it one day when I do a video on all of the BMW Z8s I have. But this is a nice version also. It's immediately recognizable as a Loyal Bride, at least to me. It's got different styling than the usual Majorette styling. Then I finally found an example of the Toyota FJ. This is the yellow version that I've been looking for so long. Finally found it in this trailer set. This is so hard to come by, you cannot imagine. So very cool, I finally found one. And then I found this one. So this is a premium cars Mercedes-Benz SLS. It has number 1 of 21 and has a date of February 2016. Now, for those of you who've watched my video on the 2016 premium cars, know that in Europe this was not the number 1. I think the Audi A1 was the number 1, if I'm not mistaken. So this must be from another part in the world. It's not the USA, because the USA did not get 21 cars but only got 6 per series. So I'm assuming this is the Asia version, or the Asian assortment. I've seen it on the internet and I was very pleased to find it, and the seller threw it in to close the deal. He wanted a certain amount of money for the stuff, so I wanted to pay less, or he said I could add some cars. So we struck a deal and I was very happy to get this one also for a decent price. I'm going to open up this one because I've already opened up all the other 2016 ones, and I want to know what's in the assortment, because I'm very curious about that too. So here, this one also has the working gull-wing doors. That's very cool. This casting has now been modified to not opening doors, so the doors are welded shut, so to speak. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit tough. Oop, careful now. I'm starting to bend it. A little bit hard to open them completely, it seems, but they do open up entirely. Yeah, I'm just going carefully here. So that's what it looks like. The gull-wing doors open. You see this one is a little bit higher. That's probably because I bent it a little bit. I'll have to re-bend it to make it fit again. So we get lensed headlights, all the detail in the front. We get a nice detailed interior. We get all the detail in the back. Proper steering wheel and everything you would expect from Majorette. Production date August 2015. Suspension, of course. So let's see if we can properly close them. The doors. This one's okay. I'm going to see how bad the damage is on this side. Okay, as you can see, that's the damage. So that's what you risk when you try to force things. Okay, that's mostly fixed like that, as you can see. I'm not going to do that again, I think. So, very pleased to find this one. And now let's take a look at the assortment. I forgot to bring out, hey, that's weird. So one here. Oh, look at that. So it's the same assortment, and they put this card in front of it. What's that all about? That's weird. So this is the same European assortment from 2016. It's got the black Porsche. There's also an assortment that has the red Porsche. That is this assortment number, but with dash 1 behind it. I'm not mistaken. So that's weird. Exactly the same, but with this card in front of it. Wow, what's that all about? Okay, well, cool. I'm glad to find it anyways. Maybe it's some kind of a chase car or something. I don't know. If some of you guys know, tell me so, because I'm very curious about that. And then let's go to the Hot Wheels I found. I did not find this treasure hunt in 2018 when I went on my chases in Germany. So I picked it up from Cor, his collection. I think I did get it from him. Found these two 2016 releases of the BMW series. It was in the main line. I started collecting in 2017, so I did not find these in stores anymore. So I'm glad to pick these up because I'm trying to complete this BMW series. I'm only missing the Z4 and the motorcycle. Of course, I don't have the Super Treasure Hunt Z4 or the Zamak 2002 because I don't live in the United States, so I don't have access to those. But these are pretty cool to have anyways. So this is the M4 and this is the 2002. This is a long card international. It's a 2015 release of the Porsche 911 GT3 RS in yellow. Then I found two Ferraris to my surprise, and they were very reasonably priced. A LaFerrari in silver. I think this is 2014, so that's the last year they had the Ferrari license. And this is a 13 release of the 458 Spider in black. Cool. This is also a very cool find. This is, I think, the only Citroën that Hot Wheels has ever done. The C4 Rally. I did not have an example of it, so very pleased to find that. In the year that Citroën has become 100 years old, so I might be doing a video on that too, if I find the time. Found the bread box. Oh, this is a 2010 release, by the way. This is a 2010 release also of the bread box in a Hot Wheels Postal Service livery, which I think looks really cool. Found the Super Van. This is a 2010 release in an ambulance livery. Never seen this before. Very nicely done, very nicely tempoed. So I thought this was really cool. And then the last one is a very cool one too. I got it pretty cheap. This is the 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham. It's a 2002 release, number 35. This is a very nice casting, and since the bullet nose bumpers are trying to get out of the blister already, front and back, I'm going to open up this one. I did do the first editions videos already anyway, so there's no point in keeping this carded. So I'm going to have to, yeah, I can get it out like this. This is a very cool casting. This is based on a real car. There were only 400 made of it. It's got suicide doors in the back. got this silver roof, these bullet nose bumpers. I mean, it's really cool. So very pleased to find this one. So this is definitely one of my favorites, but then again there was so much nice stuff on that event that it's hard to pick an absolute favorite. I'm looking at the other things I got. I think these two Mercedes SLS are definitely, I think this is the top 3 of the cars I found. Let me know what your favorites are. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.